What's up, guys? Welcome back to FIU Dynasty. If you missed last episode, go ahead and check it out. We went 1-3. We played 4 games. We lost to Wake Forest. We beat Missouri State, lost to Jacksonville State, and lost to Kennesaw State. But we kind of have a weird number of games left. We have 5. So if you like longer episodes, this is going to be a longer episode because we're going to be finishing out the regular season. If we win 4 of these last 5, we could make a bowl game. But I don't know, the way this offense has been, it's been terrible all year. I don't know how likely that's going to be. But we have New Mexico State, Delaware, Western Kentucky, Middle Tennessee, and Liberty for today's episode. So we're going to be playing 5 games, finishing out this season. And then, if we make a bowl game, that will be a whole new that'll be another episode. And then off-season stuff will also be maybe its own episode. But all right, spoilers. If you missed last episode, we did get our first recruit and first 4-star of this season, third 4-star of this entire dynasty, Dexter Weil. He's pretty good. He's 6'2" corner. He's got 92 speed, 93 excel. His coverage isn't the best, but he's got really good press to start out. He's got good catching, good tackle. This guy should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. I'm going to assume he's going to be around a 74, 75, around that range. And then we move to the rest of our guys. We are ahead on a lot of the guys that we are going after here. Yeah, we only have 85 hours, which is not a lot of hours, but recruiting board is looking pretty good. But anyways, I'll do some recruiting, and I'll update you guys on recruiting. All right, so update to recruiting here. We are putting Alexander Daly on a visit week 12 against Liberty. We're doing a program or proximity to home there, and he could be a very good tight end. He's got 85 speed. He is only 6'3", 213, so maybe he fits more as a wide receiver, but he'd be a slow wide receiver. And plus his deep route isn't very good, so I'm assuming he's just going to be a small tight end H-back, maybe a guy who can line up outside in the slot or something. But I think those are the only hours we've changed. We have New Mexico. We are currently 1-2 in conference play. It is a road game against New Mexico State. They are only a 60 overall. Overalls, I feel like, haven't mattered so far because we've lost every team that's like a 59 or 60. So I'm not looking too much in the overall, but let's just jump into this game. All right, we have our first one here on 3rd down and 6. All right, let's see if we can convert this here. We're going to bullet that into Coffee, who will drop the ball. That's been the biggest issue with this receiving core, is that anytime they get hit, they just drop the ball every single time. It's absolutely insane how often they drop the ball on those types of plays. But now we have to start from our own 1-yard line. We're going to give it Anthony Carey. Anthony Carey's got good blocks. And he will pick up 17 on his first run. Little play action right here wouldn't hurt anybody. A little bit of play action there. We're going to just give it to Carey and misses the tackle. Carey gets another first down there. Lots of carries for Carey here. Starts another run. Anthony Carey straight up the middle. Gets 3 straight first downs. What a game he's having. So we're not going to be able to break. I think that's a... All right, thought that was going to be picked off, but nice catch. Just that we need more speed and running back, so we're not going to get very many big run plays. So here it's first down. We're going to loft it up. Alex Perry, the 6'5" wide receiver, cannot make a play on the ball. Incomplete. All right, so that's 2nd and 10. Screen to Carey. Carey gets another touch. Carey jukes left. Carey's got the first down. He's got 5 first downs on this freaking drive alone. Already got 2 catches and 25 yards. Now we're going to try a jet sweep here with JoJo Stone. Jet sweep. Stone. Good blocks. Nice solid little gain of 4 there. All right, it's 3rd down and 6. Jump off the running back Carver, who jukes out a defender and cannot get the first down here. It's 4th and inches. Finally, QB sneak here on 4th and inches. But we're going to run it here. We're going to be aggressive. Give to Carver. Carver's got the first down. Carver's got a lot more. Touchdown. Greg Carver, the 4-star running back, with an easy touchdown run. He's been, I'll say, he's not averaging a lot of yards per carry. I can guarantee you that, because running the ball has been very difficult so far this season. But we're off to a really good start running the ball there. Greg Carver will get us the first points of this Conference USA conference matchup. Another offensive moment here. It's 3rd and 9 this time. No, I don't like this play. Let's change it to this. 3rd and 9 here. We'll send the ball. Proctor gonna roll out. Proctor. We'll give it to Cassius Davis. I don't know why he came back. It's a gain of 1. All right, that was a. All right, after that field goal is now 10-0 us, and we are in the red zone here. See a big, yeah, no. All right, there we go. There's the run blocking we know and love. We have 3rd and goal from the 5. Perry is completely unblocked or unguarded here. Quick pass to Perry, wide open touchdown, completely unguarded. That happens a lot for some reason, where the receiver on the left is not guarded at the red or in the 1 or like in the red zone. But that, we'll take that. We're up 17-0. Offense is finally coming together here late in the season for a bowl game push. Just get that over number 4's head, and it's a touchdown. Anyways, we're gonna have Connor Booth now in the game. Connor Booth, 72. You gotta. Oh my God, Connor Booth is still up. I thought he was for sure down. I kind of just gave up. All right, now it's 1st and we have it at the 50-yard line right now here. Get to our tight ends. We're going to use one of our 2 timeouts remaining. Up in the pocket there. Fire, incomplete. There we got our tight end stat in there. And I think we're just going to call a timeout here. All right, it's not winding down the clock. Cool. We have to get out of bounds here on this play. So we're going to get to the tight end, Burke, who will get out of bounds, gain of 4. And now we should kick a 48-yard field goal. And if you know, I'm not kicking field goals anymore. I said I'm done kicking field goals. All right, and after a huge skip here, we're almost done with the 3rd quarter. We got the field goal. It's 27-10 now. We're going to get that. Perry holds on, makes a catch through traffic, and keeps this drive going. That's the first time I think we've made any sort of catch in traffic. Tyler Proctor is now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. If you remember, we benched George Awuzie earlier in the year because the dude was just terrible, missing a ton of throws, a lot of picks. He just wasn't doing good. And that's 1st and 10. Give to Carey, who will get 8 yards there. 2nd and 2. Carey fumbles the ball and we recover. Jesus, all right. Tried to truck him and he just couldn't hold on to the ball there. Now it is 1st and goal. It's another give. Carey cuts back over the middle. Carey's short by 1 yard. I think we're just going to take this to this 4th quarter. We're going to go in the 4th quarter up by 17. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to run it. We're going to run it, and we're going to get in. Touchdown FIU. We are blowing out New Mexico State here on the road. Carey is carrying this offense. All right, 3rd and 6. New Mexico State does score. It looks like they went for 2 and didn't get it, so it is now. Oh, I don't like having 3 tight ends on a 3rd and 6 passing play. Snap the ball. Roll out, yeah. Pressured immediately. And sacked. Awesome. I think this is our first defensive moment of the game. And I did play key moments Apparently, we haven't had any key defensive moments here, but it is 4th and 10. New Mexico State fires, open receiver, first down, keeping the drive alive, and Stephylan Green is injured. I can't even call a timeout for a proper round 6. It doesn't matter. We recovered it. I couldn't pick a play, so we'll take that. 5 motion carry will seal this game, puts this game on ice, and we will hold on. Somehow, New Mexico State scored like 16 points there in the last like 4 minutes. But Anthony Carey will ice this game, and we will move to 3-5 on the season. Big win. Offense came out and showed out. Yeah, we had 16 points in that fourth quarter. Almost blew it. But Anthony Carey and the offensive line ends the game. As Jordan Shaw is your player of the game, he had an interception, a deflection, and a touchdown. So one of those touchdowns must have been a pick 6. As we scored the most points we've scored yet this season with 34. 26 victory over conference opponent New Mexico State. Here we'll check out our stats. Quarterback Tyler Proctor went 21 of 35, 189 yards, a touchdown, did throw a pick. I didn't throw the pick, so don't get mad at me. But rushing wise, Anthony Carey with 16 attempts, over 100 yards and a touchdown, did have a fumble. Tyler Proctor had 7 carries, 7 yards, but the freshman Greg Carver, 6 carries, 49 yards and a touchdown, his best performance of the year. He had 2 carries of 20 plus. That's a huge play from the huge game from the true freshman. Receiving wise, JoJo Stone led the team with catches and yards with 5 catches, 62. Alex Perry caught the only passing touchdown of this game for our offense. Darryl Coffey, the freshman, 2 catches, 31 yards. 1 sack allowed by Jeremy Smith. Tackles for CJ Burhey, TFL for Will Bardo and Noah Herrick. Half a sack for Will Bardo and Herrick. Pick 6 for Jordan Shaw. Pass deflections, 2 for Celestine, 2 for Davion Kerr. Forced fumbles from Demetrius Hill and Josiah Taylor, both recovered by Demetrius Hill. And the obvious defensive touchdown from Jordan Shaw from that player of the game. Robert went 2 for 2. Carnegie was good, I guess. And Kay Williams averaged 21 yards per punt return. Pretty solid. But that is your game, and we're back on the win column. All right. But coming out of that game, we do have a major injury. It is to our starting left tackle, Jaleel Davis, who will miss these next 3 games. Also, last episode, Stephen Shannon got hurt. But Jaleel Davis is our best lineman, I think. He was a preseason All-American. He's been not very good this year, honestly, but he's still our best lineman ratings-wise, so that's going to be a big blow to the offense. But all right, updates on the recruiting side. Trayvon Volk is now into his top 3, and we are number 1. He should be committing here pretty soon. Lobato's into his top 5. We are his only offer. Luis Guerrero's in his top 5. We are his only offer. I did pull my minutes from AJ Shockey because Florida State was going after him, and I didn't think he was a good enough player to try to compete with Florida State. We got locked out of Percy Sneed. But school updates, brand exposure goes down to a D-. Championship contenders up to a D-. So, that's good, I guess. We'll take that. And Jordan Shaw won Defensive Player of the Week for this game against New Mexico State. He had an interception, defensive touchdown, 5 tackles. So a big game from the transfer. But now we have 2-6 Delaware, who is 1-3 in the conference standings. Here, if we take a look at the conference standings, we are currently 7th. We are 2-2 in conference play, but so is Middle Tennessee State, Liberty, and Sam Houston. Kennesaw State's currently undefeated, 4-0. Jack State and Western Kentucky are 3-1. So we're going to need some teams to lose, and we need to probably win out if we want to have a shot at making the conference championship. But, a win at Delaware State will put us towards that direction, as they are 2-6, 1-3. They are a 56 overall. They have a 49 overall defense. So hopefully another big game from our offense will help us with this win. But on to recruiting here. Again, I'll do this off screen, and I'll update you guys once we finish. All right, so some updates on the recruiting board here. Florida State has offered Lyle Beard. If you guys know, our linebacking core is extremely thin. I think we only have 5 linebackers on the entire roster. So that's why you see we're putting 50 on both of these linebackers. But we needed a really good Week 7 visit, and we did not have a good Week 7 visit, so it's going to be tough to try to fend off Florida State. Maybe they'll be like, okay, you can have them. Probably not. They'll probably force a recruiting battle, if anything. But we're now tossing 25 here on Derek Lobato, and then we're tossing 25 on Rico Emanuel. And then we added Raheem Benshaw. He had interest in us. He's a 3-star D tackle. He's got 74 block shedding, 87 strength. He's got 69 power moves. We were throwing 15 minutes on him. And then I also found this guy, Austin Etienne. You may be thinking, what's so special about him? He's a normal 3-star prospect, but he's got 83 zone coverage. He has 83 zone coverage, which is pretty good for a 3-star strong safety, and that could be a position of need. So he could be a really good, like, deep safety maybe for us if we get some of that speed and excel up. But he's somebody who I'm really excited about, but we'll see what happens with these commits. But those are the only updates to the recruiting board so far. We'll jump into this game against Delaware, play the moments here. Like we said, we're playing the moments the rest of this season. They are a 56 overall, 49 overall defense. If we can't score at least 24 points against this defense, it's going to be a rough last few games here if we can't beat Delaware. So we got to beat Delaware. That's all. That's it. We just got to beat Delaware. All right. First moment here is on defense. Their quarterback, I don't know, is that Devin Brown? Devin Brown might be their quarterback. Oliver Red with the carry. Here, 3rd and 8. Delaware did score a field goal, so they're up 3-0 right now. But we have the tight end there, Braden Staton for the first down, moving the chains. It looks like Proctor's already thrown a pick today. Interceptions. These have all been him in the sim. And if that's any indication, which isn't good, oh my god, what a stiff arm for carry, but is out of bounds. I'm sorry, it is now 3rd down and 6. They're playing Seven Nation Army. That won't affect me as we hit the wide receiver Coffee, who drops the ball. It's every time we get that thing where they can catch it, and then the defender's behind him, and then they hit him, and then they just drop the ball. I'm gonna kick this one. Is kicked somehow, dude. That's all the way to the right, and it snuck in. All right, we'll tie the game here, 3-3. All right, we have it back 3rd and 10 here. 19 seconds left in this first quarter. We're gonna, throw that. We're gonna lose 5 yards. So that was a great play there. Awesome. Glad we did that. 3-3 still. We're gonna hit Perry, who can't. Oh my god, dude. We've been absolutely on fire for offense. It's 10-3 now. 2-minute drill here. Anthony Carey gets 4 there. We're going to go hurry up here. 2nd down 6. Going to try to scramble, and we can't because I forgot he is slow as a fucking... Why is it not giving me coach suggestions? Alright, play action here. We're just going to lob it here. 3rd and 12. Stone, don't expect them to make a play there. It's incomplete. Hoping for maybe an arm punt, but it's going to be a regular punt here. Alright, it's 3rd down and 9. I don't like any of these plays. I guess we'll just rock with this one here. Staton throws behind him. Incomplete. Roberts' kick is good. Makes it 10-6 somehow. Against the 49 overall defense, they're locking everything down. I'm starting to think overalls don't mean anything in this game because these 50 overalls are playing like they're 95 overalls. Or maybe we just suck. It's probably a combination of both. Is that it's on Heisman and our team sucks. It's got to be a combination of both, as he has all the time in the fucking world. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 8. Must have been another pick by the CPU. Gotta love it. 3rd and 8. Come on, can we get a stop? Wide open, incomplete. That was a really late hit, but they don't call flags. It's 3rd down and 9 here. Oh, all right. Perry catches that one. It's gain of 7 on 4th and 2, and they want us to go for it. You know what we say? We say fuck it. We're going for it. 4th and 2. We're gonna hit Perry. Holds on. Throw was way behind him, but he catches it and gives us the 1st down there. Come on, let's try it. I want to do a stretch. Whatever. 1st and goal here. Start the run to Connor Booth, who will be a yard short. 2nd and goal here from the 1. Handoff. Yeah, running the ball on the 1-yard line is fucking impossible because your guys will just never block anybody. All right, 3rd and goal here. We're gonna try to get that stone incomplete. I don't know what to do inside the fucking 2-yard line and I'm not kicking a field goal. All right, it's now 3rd and 9. They are in scoring range. Defense, can we make a stop here? The quarterbacks are all the time over the middle. Open receiver. It's Blake Brown's their starter. Or don't give me an offensive moment at all. All right, we're now halfway done with this 4th quarter. Delaware has the ball again. At the 23, they're going to keep it with their quarterback. Can we get him, please? Thank you. Gain of 1. We'll gain nothing there. We got a 3rd and 10 to try to convert. We're down 10. This is awesome. We're going to launch it towards the end zone. Perry, that's not pass interference. Are we serious right now? All right, now we have a chance to go and tie this game. We are down by 7. It's 12 to 19. We're going to start with a run. Just fucking forget running the damn ball. Holy shit. I don't know what to do in offense. Everything's fucking locked down. They're a 49 overall defense, and they're shutting us down. It makes no fucking sense. This game fucking blows. I hate this stupid-ass game. Tight end. Makes the miraculous catch. 4th and 2. We're just going to take it to 2-minute warning. Jesus Christ, dude. Amazing catch. I don't even care right now. I really don't even care. Alright, it's 4th and 2. Game's online. If we don't get this, it's probably over. 4th and 2 here. Proctor. Nobody was open. That's the game, dude. They're fucking locking us down. They're a 49 overall defense. What am I supposed to do when I can't do... Alright, looking at the stats. Look at these stats. 18 of 45, 64 yards, 3 interceptions. Granted, I threw 0 of those interceptions. It was all the fucking CPU. 49 overall defense, by the way. Just saying. Run game wasn't anything spectacular. Nobody did anything good. Receiving, we had drops up the ass because our our offensive pass catchers are ass. Sacks allowed. TFLs, sacks, interceptions. Lemon had an interception. He's been him and our other. Our kicker missed 2 field goals. So, yeah, this is a blast of a game. Absolutely, I'm loving this so far. We're 3 and 6. All right, recruiting update. Deion Briscoe is into his top 3, and he is close to committing. Cameron Tuttle is into his top 5. We are in 1st over Kansas State, so we're getting close to getting a 5-star. Raheem Benshaw, who we offered 15 minutes to, we are 2nd. He's in his top 5. School updates. Brandon championship contenders down to an F. We gotta keep hope somehow and try to win these last 3 games, starting with Western Kentucky, who is 4 and 4, and they're probably a 50. Yep, they're 57 overall. We are 15 overalls better than this team, and we play like we're 15 overalls worse than this team. Overalls, don't even look at them. 59, they just dominate. We can't do anything on offense. I don't know what the overalls mean. But yeah, let's try to win out, guys. Hopefully recruiting goes well. All right, didn't update anything, but we are having Cameron Tuttle visit us against Liberty. Another conference matchup here against Western Kentucky. Like I said, they're 57 overall. It doesn't matter. They're still going to dominate us because we're 71 overall. If anybody knows any good playbooks that do good in sim that also are good enough to play with if anybody shows any good playbooks, let me know because I don't know what to do with any. I don't know what to do. I'm clueless what to do with this team. This team's terrible. But we'll jump into this game against Western Kentucky. All right, first moment here is on defense. Here, 3rd and 5. They're going to motion the running back to Western Kentucky in 2. Slants wide open. First down, Tucker Parks. We'll make a bowl game here. They're sitting at 500 currently at 4-4. We are just trying to fucking win another game. I mean, we dominated. Who did we just dominate? New Mexico State, but it looked a lot closer because their defense allowed 16 points in the 4th quarter. As is a QB sneak. Get him, please. There's no way this guy is fat. Pick the ball up. Pick it up. Finally, holy shit, we forced a turnover. Fumble. He could be down, though. Noah Herrick is celebrating. We'll see if they turn. I feel like he was down. All right, and we get the ball. All right, we have it at the 3. Got to go 97 yards here. We're going to start with a run. Anthony Carey for 7. It's now 3rd down and 2. 3rd and 2. Roll out left. Get it to Perry, who will fumble the ball. He's 100%. That's a first down. That should be it. Fumble. Yeah, he's down. That's a first down. All right, they're going to say he fumbled. He was down before he fumbled, and it was before the first down or after the first down marker. So we now have. Here, come on, block. There we go. Nice blocks. We now have first down. Third and 10 here. We got JoJo Stone. Spin move. JoJo Stone. Nice move. Gets us to the 42. Nice play. Gives us the first down. We get a JoJo Stone there on the RPO. JoJo Stone gets another first down. Moving the chains. Hit Coffee. Drops the ball again. I'm taking this guy out. I'm sick of him dropping these fucking easy-ass catches. He's out of the game. Yeah, we took him out of the game. He has 73 catching. And he's dropped almost every single pass I've thrown to him, so... he's out of the game. We're going to hit Perry there, who holds on the curl. First 10. We're going to have fake fullback dive. Flip. Connor Booth tries to run him over. He gets clocked 4 different times. 4 here. Another run this time. This time Greg Carver, who stretches the ball forward for the first down. That fucking thing off my screen. Now 3rd down and 6 here. What can we do? We're sacked immediately. Good thing we picked up the ball. That was instantly, dude. What the fuck happened? Nobody blocks it. He's just unblocked. Pick this one, however. And we're gonna make it, and we're gonna take a 3-0 lead. That drive was a super long drive, and we only get 3 points out of it. But I'll take it. Well, we got to get the points we can get because we can't score more than 12 against a 49 overall defense. So we'll take 3 points. But anyways, it is 3rd and 7 now for Western Kentucky's offense. Run up the middle. We're gonna be there. He's gonna be yards short. It's now 3rd and goal from the 7 here. Come on. We're going to hit the tight end, Staten, who holds on. This guy has been the only player who can catch it through traffic. Swear to God. Anybody else, they're dropping that. But Staten, Braden Staten, has been sure-handed as they come for us. As we fit that in between number 19. And he holds on. It's still 10-0. We're going to get the slant here. Tyson Carter catches it and gets the first down. All right, 3rd and 4 now. Come on. We're going to hit the tight end there, Staten. That's going to move the chains. We're going to go hurry up here. We're going to scramble with Proctor. Proctor's in the end zone. Touchdown, FIU. We extend our lead to 17. That might be his first rushing touchdown of the season. Proctor's the complete opposite of Awuzie. He's tall and he's slow. Awuzie is short and fast. Proctor is tall and slow. But this time he uses his legs for the score. I thought for a second 26 was going to lay the fucking wood on us and make us fumble, but he didn't. And 4. 4th and 2. Wide open. Alright, I played press, but nobody pressed there. Alright, and now we're in the 4th quarter. West Kentucky has a chance to tie the game. So that 17-point lead means jack shit with this team. As the run, and look at that. Untouched. The game's tied. We're going to fucking blow it because we fucking suck in this team. I hate this team so much, dude. Never hated a virtual team more. Alright, looks like Western Kentucky missed the field goal, so we still have the lead. I didn't catch that, but I did this time. 1st and 10 here. Start the run to Carey. Carey's got a nice lane. Carey to the 28. Western Kentucky's going to use a timeout. So let's not run it towards the side here. 4th and 10. Never mind. He laid him out. Anthony Carey first down, and another timeout for Western Kentucky. We're going to fucking throw it anyways. 2nd and 8 here. Play action. Proctor is going to roll. Slide. Marcus inches short here. He actually, no. This is a good. We're going to run it. We can't get fucking inches. And I pressed truck too, and he didn't run him over. Cool. No, we're gonna run this fucking ball. If we can't get inches on 2 run plays back to back, this offense sucks. 4th and inches, 1st down, essentially ends the game here. Come on, just need some decent blocks, and we're gonna get decent blocks. Down at the 1, smart play there, and we're gonna win this game. We walk into Western Kentucky's field, and they're not just gonna wind the clock down. Why is the clock not going all the way down? What is going on? As that will end the game, and we emerge victorious. We scored 17 points all in that 2nd quarter. Didn't score the rest of the game. So that's good. Defense, though, has been pretty good. Tyler Proctor is your player of the game. 156 passing yards, 2 touchdowns. We'll take that. We'll take that victory, and we are now 4-6. So we need to win our last 2 games. We need to win our last 2 games here to make a bowl game. If we lose one of them, I guess we'll lose. We'll lose. That's what will happen. Actually, now that I think about it. Proctor went 21 of 32, 153 yards and a touchdown, no picks. So that's huge. Rushing wise, Anthony Carey, 12 carries for 77 yards. Tyler Proctor had 12 carries as well, but had a touchdown, also had a fumble. Receiving wise, JoJo Stone was our leading receiver by far. He had 7 catches, 68 yards, but the tight end Braden Staton with the touchdown. No sacks allowed. TFL for Noah Herrick, a sack for Noah Herrick, no interceptions. Robert missed 1 field goal. But alright, we still win, and we are now 4-6. We need to win out, and we make a bowl game. Alright, updates on the recruiting side. Lyle Beard is now into his top 3. Looks like Florida State withdrew their offer, so that means we should be getting Lyle Beard as well. Rico Emanuel, somebody else we're also going after. He's put us into his top 5 teams. Bo is somebody we're also going after. He puts into his top 8. But school updates, brand exposure or championship contender is back up to a D-. So we're back, baby. We are officially back. But now we got to go against 6-4 Middle Tennessee. So it's going to be a tough game. Steven Shannon, who was injured earlier this episode, has returned. But Jaleel Davis will miss this next game. So he will be here for the final game, which I believe is against Liberty. So that Liberty game is going to be big because we do have a visit. Updates on recruiting here. Tuttle, Kansas State's now going after him. If they put like any mints into him, they're going to get him because our sales are really bad. Lyle Beard, we should be getting Lyle Beard. We should be getting Deion Briscoe. We should be getting Volk. Lobato, here we'll keep at 25, I think is fine. Alright, updates to the recruiting board. We are now throwing 35 hours on Derek Lobato. We are throwing 25 on Markel Swain, who we added a while back We finally got around to scouting him, and he's got 90 strength, 77 speed, 76 tackle. He looks insane. He's 6'5", 254. He says he's a power rusher, so that means he's an edge rusher. And we're going to toss 25 on him. We took 10 minutes off of Bo, and we put some of them on Swain. ETN, UCLA offered him, and I think, I don't even know if we put like 25 minutes into him, we would even reach into his top 4, but UCLA seems to be going after him, so probably means we won't get him. But we have some good updates to the recruiting board. We should be adding, hopefully, Briscoe soon. We should be adding Volk. Actually, you know what? We're going to take 10 minutes off of Luis. So we're going to throw 50 on Labata, or Briscoe, so we can hopefully get him. So those are the updates to recruiting. And now we have our second to last game here against Middle Tennessee, who is a 67. So they're one of the best teams overall as we faced, but again, I don't think overalls matter in sim at all. I think it's strictly playbook. Let's jump into this game here in Middle Tennessee. If we win, we keep our bowl game alive. Bowl game hopes alive. Let's go. All right, and it is pouring here in Tennessee. Gotta love rain games, dude. But it's 3rd and 5. Let's see what our defense can do. 32 just stood there, but it's incomplete. That was a weird pass from Vance. All right, we have our first moment here on offense. I don't like. We're not going to do that side. We're going to do first time. We're tossed to the left here. Carry. Fumbles the ball. Pick the ball up, please. Oh my God! He picked it up! Touchdown from our lineman! Oh my God! Our lineman gets a touchdown on a fumble. I tried trucking him. It's Jonathan Bush, the Kansas lineman transfer, gets a rushing touchdown. I tried running him over and he fumbles. So do not truck in this game because you either fumble or nothing will happen. So don't truck. But the lineman gets a touchdown. That's the first time I've ever seen any lineman get any touchdown in any video game. All right, defense. So now we have to win this game, right? If we lose and a lineman scores a touchdown, it's gonna break my heart, and I might transfer, or I might change jobs here. But as we get pressure there, it took a long time to get pressure though, but it's incomplete. It's an RPO. Oh my God. How can you not see the quarterbacks taking it? Everybody crashed in on the running back. And that leaves the quarterback wide open. Fumble. All right, we'll try it. 3rd and 10 here. We're just going to lob it deep there. Perry grabs it. Alex Perry down at the 1. What is going on in this game? He usually never comes down with those. He's 6'5", and he sucks at jump balls, but he finally gets one there. We're down at the 1. Jesus Christ. So running the ball on the 1 is impossible because the line will just be like, oh, well, I don't know. You gotta do it yourself, dude. Technical. Oh my God, Perry's wide open. Touchdown. I thought he was gonna be. If he would have been short, I genuinely would have punched my television. But he's in. Touchdown. Perry finishes off this spectacular drive. We're gonna reclaim our lead against Middle Tennessee. This is a big game. Winning our bowl hopes are alive. That was a 2015 Peyton Manning throw. That was an absolute duck. But now our defense has to get a stop here on 3rd and 9. Come on, 3rd and 9 here. Come on, defense. It's a fake handoff. Quarterback's got time, and he runs out of time. Juan Figures, the true freshman, gets the sack on the QB, and that's going to make it 4th and super long. Juan Figures, that might be his 4th sack. We don't get a lot of sacks, but he gets one today. Juan Figures makes the nice play there on 3rd down. We're going to try to run it here. We have 3 tight ends in here. 3rd and 1. Hands off to Carey. Carey's got blocks. Carey breaks the tackle. Carey keeps going. And he's going to carry us into Raider territory. Are they the Red Raiders? They're the Blue Raiders. No, the Texas Tech is Red Raiders. I don't know what they are. As we're going to try there for the tight end. Unblocked guy, and that's incomplete. All right, there was an unblocked defender that came in on that play. All right, we're going to try here. 3rd and 7 pass. We get that there, and he throws him 20 yards over the ball. Cool. Fox here on 3rd and 2. Snap the ball. Handoff. Carver doesn't get 2 yards, dude. Oh my god. Alright, we scored. It is now... we get a... I think we might have gotten a safety there. Makes it 19-7. It's a toss to Carver. Alright, somehow it was not a fumble, but we'll take that. We're gonna play super conservatively. We're gonna run the ball here on 3rd and 8. As our star left tackle gets thrown to the ground like he's a fucking toddler. Alright, and it's 4th and 11. They are down by 15 with 5 minutes left. Defense, get a stop here. Please do not allow a 4th and 11 conversion. They're going to launch it deep here to their freaking tall... Yeah, of course. Jesus Christ. Alright, they converted that, obviously. It's 4th and 5 now. Defense, please get a stop here on 4th and 5. Finally! We get a stop. It's Noah Herrick. That's 5 sacks for our defense. Alright, so we call the timeout for no reason. Couldn't pick a play again. Courtney Jr. falls on the ball. Okay. Hopefully that should be it. Alright, it's 3rd and 9 here. I don't trust throwing the ball. But, yeah, we're going to try it here on 3rd and 9. Play action. We get pressured instantly. Alright, now... Watch this. Alright, 1st and 10. They're down by 8. Quarterback, all the fucking time in the world. All the time in the world. Somebody bring him down. Thank God. Finally, we bring him down. Alright. 2nd and 20 here. The quarterback stepping up. Quarterback throws it away. Incomplete. 3rd and 20 here. Throws it to the sideline. I swear to God, if you would have caught that genuinely, you would have seen something you've never seen from me. And I would have screamed my head off. Even though I've done that plenty of times already this episode. 4th and 20. Do not allow a 4th and 20 conversion. I will genuinely freak the fuck out. We bring him down. That's the game. 7 sacks. And we are 5 and 6. One more game and we are bowl eligible. One more game and we are bowl eligible. We scored 5 points in that 4th quarter. Yeah, we definitely got into safety there. But that is the game. We are 5 and 6, and your senior wide receiver Alex Perry is your player of the game. 6 catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown for the senior. And we're heading into this Liberty game. There's a lot on the line in this Liberty game. We have guys we have guys visiting, and this is our season on the line essentially. If we do not win this game against Liberty, we will not make a bowl game. Alright, we'll look at stats here. Completion percentage was dog shit terrible. 36%. Touchdown and a pick. Rushing wise, Carver led the team with carries. Apparently, Greg Carver got 14 carries this game. Booth had 9. Not insane rushing stats. Tumble for carry as well. But they don't have Jonathan. What's our guy's Jonathan's stats for rushing? But Alex Perry, 6 catches, 110 yards, and a touchdown, led the team. He got the sophomore tight end in 2nd with 4 catches, 56 yards. Sacks allowed for Moses Barnes and Jonathan Bush. That was the guy who had the rushing touchdown. 7 tackles for Celestine, 3 TFLs for Green, 3 for Juan Figures, bunch of guys with 1. 2 sacks for Juan Figures, led the team. Sack for Noah Herrick, sack for Gluter, sack for Claiborne, sack for Stephon Gray, and half a sack for Shaw and Shannon. As we emerge victorious, Robert made 2 of his field goals. And we are now 5 and 6. One more game. That's all I ever ask is one more game. One more game. Come on. Alright, and coming out of the game, Preston Thompson. I don't think he really even plays. It was probably a special teams injury, but injury nonetheless. He's going to be out 7 weeks with a broken wrist. But Jaleel Davis should come back for this next week against Liberty, which is a huge game, biggest game of the year. And look at that. We got our 2nd commit in season here. It's Trayvon Volk, the 3-star gem right tackle from Valrico, Florida, commits. And now we are 2nd for Tuttle. That's not good. All right, like I said, if they put any hours into him whatsoever, they're probably going to get him. Daly is visiting this week. We get locked out of ETN. Sizemore, a few other guys here. We have a C minus championship. We went from an F to a C minus championship. We went from a C minus to a. We went from an F to a C minus championship contender in 2 weeks. Jesus Christ! I try to talk too fast and then I just slur my words and I feel like a dumbass. But Volk commits, makes it. 2 guys commit. Tuttle, we are now in second for Kansas State. They're probably only putting like 15 minutes into him, but since they're grades, we're going to keep him on the board because you never know. You never know. He's a 5-star. He's visiting this week, so it's going to be a big one. And if we blow out Liberty, we should be hopefully getting closer to getting him, but we'll see how the game unfolds. All right, updates to recruiting. I don't think we really changed much. I mean, we're tossing more minutes here on Markel Swain, but I think that's it. Rakeem Benshaw. I think we got a little too late on Benshaw. He's probably going to end up committing to Vanderbilt. So actually, you know what? We're going to take the hours off of him. And we're going to put those minutes on Alexander Daly there. So that is the only updates to recruiting. Our recruiting class is pretty small right now. It's pretty small, and we have 1 more week of regular season. We currently have the 107th ranked class out of 136, I believe. It's being heavily carried by our 4-star commit, but I think only one team has 0, and it is the Mormons. No, Utah. Is it BYU? Utah? I don't know. Whatever. It's the teams from Utah. Mormons. They're probably Mormons at Utah. I don't know. BYU's Mormons too. I don't know. What the fuck's a Mormon? Who knows what a Mormon is? Anyways, we got Liberty 8-3 Liberty 5-2 in conference play. This game has big implications for us and we're in the postseason, lose and we're out of the postseason. So this game has huge implications. If Liberty loses, they are out of the conference championship. If we win and Jacksonville State loses, we are in the conference title. So we could be in the conference title in year 2, going 6-6, which will be absolutely insane. But we'll obviously need to beat Liberty here at home. We beat them last year, so we can beat them again. Let's win this game and go to that conference title. All right, it's not a good start for us. Liberty is at the 7-yard line here. They have a running back who's a star, who looks menacingly with all those things. It's a read option right to him. Who is this guy? Why does this guy look like a monster right now? Look at this. He has the back plate, the hash thing. Newberry. Is that an existing guy, or is that AJ Newberry? I don't know. He looks terrifying to try to tackle. We now have the ball here at the 16. We're gonna start the run. Start the run here, AJ. I just needed that guy to be blocked a little longer. And anyways, 2nd down and 9 here. We're gonna start with this play here to JoJo Stone for 6. 3rd and 3 here. Slants. Yeah, that was... Luckily, that was not picked off. We're going to attempt a field goal here. And Robert's kick is up, and it is good. We get points on the board. 7-3. I love the sun. I love how the sun looks. It looks awesome. It's sun setting. It's going to be a night game that determines a team's season. All right, it is now nighttime here in Florida as we are down 4 as they're going to hand it off to Newberry, who's going to be 2 yards short, 4th and 3 at 3rd and 8. We're at 8 here. We're going to roll out. We're going to hit Perry there. I just don't like any of the plays that they're giving us here on these downs. It's the same 6 plays over and over. 3rd and 4 or 3rd and 5. Defense needs to stop here. Come on, they're going to motion one of their running backs. They're going to fake toss to him. The quarterback breaks the tackle. Please bring him down. Thank you. And they're running the ball a lot on 3rd and medium. 3rd and 4. Or 3rd and 10. They're going to run it again, this time with the quarterback. Can we get him? Jesus. So they love running it on 3rd down. It's 3rd down. We're going to block it. Pick it up. Keenan LeBron, the true freshman free safety, is going to take this to the house. It was blocked by Daniel Cook, I want to say, and LeBron takes it for a touchdown. The true freshman 4-star free safety is going to tie this fucker up. Huge block in the biggest game of the season. The fans are going crazy. I'm sure Pitbull's going insane on the sideline. I changed my coach to Pitbull, by the way, so that's why I'm saying it. Huge play. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. 3rd and 6. Come on. 3rd and 6. Carry out of the backfield will get the first down here. We're gonna go hurry up. This play could either be really good or really bad. Get the tight end Burt, just get out of bounds, get 5 yards, stop the clock. I'm going to switch our playbook. Hopefully here soon Proctor's going to run. Proctor's going to try to get the first down. He's going to have just enough speed to get out of bounds, move the chains, and stop the clock. First time from the 43. As we're going to hit JoJo Stone here on the drag. JoJo Stone gets out of bounds at the 39. I'm back up. They're going to back up here. And we throw it right at the ass of our lineman. Awesome. As it is 3rd and 6. They're playing off coverage here on Daryl Coffey, our fastest wide receiver. I think we're just going to call the timeout now because I don't want to accidentally press the button and then it simulates to it runs off. Now he's 1st and 10 here. We got to either get this ball out or just take a shot to the end zone. Incomplete. Okay. All right, now we're going to kick the 41-yarder. I'm going to attempt it. Here. 41 yards. It's moving way too fast for a home game. But it doesn't matter because Robert will drill it with 6 seconds left. I think at home, the kick meter should be slower. It just makes sense. All right, 3rd and 2. We're going to run the ball here. 3rd and 2 run. Just get 2 yards. We got the 2 yards. All right, 2nd to go from the 9 here. We're going to try to make this a little closer. Anthony Carey, if we just had a guy with like 91 speed, we're scoring on some of these. It's 3rd and goal from the 2. We're going to try to run it here. Come on. Just get some good blocks. No. We don't block the guys we have to block. We block the guys that we don't have to block. Jesus. Come on. We can't get a simple yard. Okay. Come on, I need our offensive line to block well enough. Block that. Alex Perry. You've got to be fucking kidding me. This is bullshit. He fucking drops a wide open pass. It's picked off. This game just wants us to fucking lose. Fuck EA. Fuck this. Alright, we skip all the way to 4 minutes left in this game. What is the play of the moments? They skip way too much time. And it's 1st and 10. They do nothing with that. I'm going to try to run it there. They just know when it's run. Happened 3rd and 9. Perry on the slant. Holds on. 4th and 2. They want us to go for it. 4th and 2. We need a yard. I want to run it so bad, but I know it's not going to work here. We're going to try this. Proctor is going to scramble. Proctor wide open lane in the end zone. Touchdown, Tyler Proctor. And we're going to extend our lead to 10 here late in this 4th quarter. Nobody kept with the quarterback. And Proctor gets, I want to say, his 2nd rushing touchdown here in this season. And that's a big one for the junior quarterback. He hits the giddy up. I don't know what's that. The cowboy? I don't know what it's called. But Tyler Proctor will walk into the end zone and give us a bigger lead. All right, it's 4th and 4. They do not have a timeout, or they're not using it. Okay, it's 4th and 4, 20 seconds left. Quarterback Launches it in the end zone. It's incomplete. And we have beaten Liberty. And we are going to a bowl game. We upset Liberty here at home. Quarterback is your player of the game. Proctor, 222 yards, touchdown. That one pick was actual bullshit. I mean, Alex Perry's never dropped a wide open pass ever. I even possession caught it with X, and he dropped it. And he essentially just went like this and patted it. Anyways, we win. We won our last 3 games to make us 6-6 and bowl eligible here in year number 2. We've beaten Liberty for the 2nd straight season. Now we just needed Jacksonville State to lose. If Jacksonville State lost, I believe that makes us in the conference championship. But Tyler Proctor, 21 of 38, 222 yards, touchdown, 2 picks. That one pick was actual bullshit, but we'll just not even think about that. Rushing wise, couldn't run the ball at all, but it was Tyler Proctor with the rushing touchdown. Receiving wise, JoJo Stone, 6 catches, 93 yards. Alex Perry with the worst drop I think I've ever seen ever. Blocking, 2 sacks allowed by Jonathan Bush. McCaslin allowed 1. Defensively, 5-6 TFLs from Herrick and Curry. TFLs for Defiling Green, CJ Berkey, and Broderick Claiborne. Sack for Claiborne. No forced, no interceptions. Kicking Robert went 2 for 2. Punted it 7 times for 355 yards. And we are going bowling, hopefully. Alright, and we get our second 4-star commit of the season. Dion Briscoe, wide receiver from Columbia, South Carolina, is coming to FIU. Another commit is Alexander Daly, the tight end from Hollywood, Florida, has committed. And we got 2 new commits heading to FIU. Championship contenders all the way up to a C+. We went from a F to a C+ in like 3-4 games. But we have a bye week, week 6. Okay, I'll do recruiting. We'll see if we make the conference championship. All right, updates here on recruiting. We're throwing 40 on Derek. We're going to throw 30 on Swain. We're putting 15 minutes back on Aguero and Bo. We're putting 15 here on Emmett Byler. Linebacker's still a huge need. He looks decent enough. 75 his own is actually not that bad. Calvin McCarr, who he fully scouted, has 90 speed, 76 man, and 74 zone. So he could be a slot corner. Could be a hybrid. He's a hybrid safety, it says. And then Johnny McDougal. I believe both of our quarterbacks are thinking about ending the transfer portal. McDougal's got good awareness to start for a 3-star. 71 awareness. His throw power is 88, which is, I think, good enough, passable. He's got decent short. He's got solid medium, deep. Break sack isn't good. Throwing the run, throwing the pressure isn't good, but he's a pocket passer. So we're going to toss 10 minutes on him. That's the only changes there. And next week we should be getting Lyle Beard. And hopefully we can get Cameron Tuttle here. That big visit definitely helped. It's getting us a little bit closer to getting a 5-star linebacker. And adding to our class of 2 4-stars and 2 3-stars. So that's huge. We'll go to next week and we'll see if we'll make the conference championship, and we'll play that next episode. Another commit. It is the will linebacker Lyle Beard from Deltona, Florida, finally commits. Gives us 5 guys on our board. Totals into his top 3. Swain puts us at number 1. Championship contenders up to a B- now. So that's fantastic. Still don't know if we're making the conference championship, but Lyle Beard gives us 5 commits. It's our first linebacker commit. Like we said, we need linebacker really bad. And hopefully, I don't know, dude, it's going to be hard if we get Tuttle. Do we try to... I think we should try to hard sell this. I mean, it's not very good. The A+, maybe we could try to sway. All right, we're going to try swaying on campus personality. It'll give us 2A, so we're going to sway there, and then we're going to toss 15 more minutes on here. Cameron Tuttle, Kansas State, we are getting super close to Cameron Tuttle. If Kansas State even throws some minutes on him, it's going to be probably Kansas State, and they could force a recruiting battle. But if we do get this sway, Hopefully, he will commit. But nobody else here is looking like they're going to commit soon. Ben Shaw does go to Vanderbilt. All right, so we fully scouted here Markel Swain. He's not a gem, but he's still got 90. He's got 90 strength, 86 excel. His block shedding though is really bad, so he might. Yeah, I think he still would be a D lineman, but he's probably a player who gets redshirted because that block shedding is really bad and awareness isn't very good. But he's got good potential. He's 6'5", 254. He's got 90 strength. He's got 86 excel. He's got good power and finesse to start, and he's somewhat fast. 77 isn't super slow, but it's not the fastest. But he looks good. We moved in first here for Emmett Byler. We're still going to keep 10 and 15 here on McDougal and Macari, but recruiting now is going pretty good. If we can get Cameron Tuttle, this will be awesome. This will be awesome. But we're going to go next week here and see if we've made the conference championship. All right, and we advanced next week, and we did not make the conference championship. I'm surprised, to be honest. Obviously it sucks we didn't make it. Wait a minute. Did we lose to Sam Houston? Hold on. Schedule. So we were tied. Middle Tennessee, we have the tiebreaker of them. We beat Liberty, we should have the tiebreaker of them. We beat Western Kentucky, we should have the tiebreaker over them. Kansas State obviously made it. We lost Jacksonville State, but we finished 5-3. 5-3. We didn't play Sam Houston, but we beat Liberty. How is Liberty in the conference championship right now? Is it because they're 8-4? Sam Houston lost to Liberty. So maybe we wouldn't have made it because of strength of schedule. But how is Liberty in the conference championship? I mean, Sam Houston lost to them. So is that how that would work? But we beat Liberty. We didn't play Sam Houston. Who would get the tiebreaker then? Does it just go off strength of schedule? Is it because we didn't play Sam Houston? We beat Liberty. I don't know how that would work. I don't know if we does it go off home? Did we just get cheated? I don't know. I don't know how that would work. I don't know. Maybe it goes off strength of schedule. Does the game just go off strength of schedule or opponent's record? We beat Tennessee and we beat Western Kentucky, so we're ahead of them. I don't know. I don't know what would happen. I have no idea how that would work. But we didn't make the conference championship, but we should make a bowl game. 6-6, you need 6 wins to make a bowl game. And we went 5-3 in conference play, so we should make a bowl game, but we didn't make the conference championship. But like I said, we'll do conference championship. We'll play the bowl game. We'll do that stuff all next episode. But this episode was I would say pretty insane. We had some insane plays, some highs and some lows. We ended up finishing the season 4-1. Our only loss was to Delaware. That's it for today's episode. We should hopefully make a bowl game. We'll figure that out next episode. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. This episode was pretty insane episode. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.